lovely viewers, it's a pleasure to have you again on my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, I am Nora, a passionate advocate for HIV awareness and fights against gender-based violence. When I mean fight, I don't mean that I'm fighting with them physically, but through my words of mouth, I am fighting against anything that has to do with violence, be it physical violence, sexual violence, emotional violence, even financial violence. I stand against it. So guys, today I'm excited to bring to us another insightful video with Dr. Comfort Ayua. Yes, in the previous video, I said we are not yet done with the HIV talk. Like, we'll still have a lot to discuss about. And in today's video, she's going to be briefing us on the struggles individuals who live with HIV encounter in their day-to-day lives. So today's video is bound to provoke some emotions. I don't know the perception you'll be having about people living with HIV, but I want to promise you that after watching today's video, you definitely have a rethink. Hey, English. Yes, so you definitely have a rethink. It's definitely going to rebrand your mind. It's going to change your perception towards people living with HIV. So I will encourage you to sit back and be inspired. Sit back, tag a friend to watch this video. Sit back, watch this video and share. Sit back, and I'll be right back.
Hello, I am Dr. Comfort Ayua. I'm a public health specialist, and today I'll be talking about the challenges people living with HIV face with their medications and other events. I would say that first of all, there are some challenges that are specific to individuals, and they are the more common ones which we'll be discussing as we proceed. However, I want to applaud everyone who judiciously takes their medication every day. It is no easy task, and I applaud you. Well done. Well, some of the challenges that people living with HIV face would be the consistency in taking the medication. It is one thing to take the medication every day, and it's another thing to take the medication at the specified time. That is one thing. The other thing is actually accepting that I have to take this medication for the rest of my life. Now, that is not easy for any individual. Nobody likes taking medications every day. For some, it's easy for them, while for others, they struggle a lot. Another issue is, okay, how am I going to be taking this medication without people knowing that I'm taking this medication every day? Because there is still the issue of stigmatization. So there are a variety of things that people living with HIV do while taking their medication, and I want to say that people should be more accommodating, less judgmental. There's been a lot of work that has been done with against HIV, and there's so much progress that's been achieved. It is no more a deadly sentence, so the people should be more aware of how people can contact HIV, how they can control it, how it can become so unnoticeable in the body that an individual can live a normal, healthy life like someone, even better than those who have chronic morbidities that do not take care of themselves. So we should be able to get across that stigma, move past it. People living with HIV need a lot of love, they need a lot of acceptance to thrive. It is no easy task living with such a chronic disease for a long period of time, and that is one hurdle that people living with HIV face. They either, because they work like every other individual, they go about their daily activities. Sometimes they might be in an uncomfortable situation, in an uncomfortable place where they are afraid to take their medications for fear that they might be judged. And because of that, some of them put their drugs in unsafe containers or pockets, or tie them in letters that might decompose the nature of that medication. And sometimes, because of the nature of people who are around them, who they do not trust or feel like might judge them, they decide that they're not going to take their medication, and then they end up skipping that medication. And then the challenge of accepting it as an individual, that I know that I have to take this medication for the rest of my life, and it's gonna be beneficial to me That mental battle of acceptance is also a thing that they deal with, and sometimes it's either like they want to forget that they don't need to take this medication, they're actually okay. But I'm here to say that if you can go beyond that hurdle, personally accepting that you are here now, this is what it is, and for you to actually live a productive and fruitful life, it's by taking your medication. And what you need to do is to take it every day. If you can take the medications every day for 3 months at the time that you're supposed to take it, then your body will build a system where it is used to taking that medication. After 3 months, it becomes subconscious, where you know that you're supposed to take it, and it becomes easier for you to take the medication. But if you do not accept it, then there's the challenge of always struggling to take the medication at the supposed time. Thank you.
So, how was it? I hope you learned something different. I hope you were inspired. I hope you enjoyed it. I want you to take the fact that stigmatization is never the way out. Because as you're stigmatizing that person, you're definitely making it difficult for the person to adhere to his or her medications. And remember, when there is no adherence to medications, the viral load tends to increase. And when the viral load is much in the person's body, transmission rate is very high. So just imagine if the transmission rate is high and that person is close to you and that person is your partner, you definitely be infected. Do you understand? And it would contrast with the idea behind this video. So guys, please, if you've been stigmatizing, like if you've been bad mouthing, if you've been gossiping, if you've been giving cold shoulders to people living with HIV, you have to stop it today. Let's join hands and fight this virus together. This virus is in this society. If you're in this Abuja, it's in the Abuja, it's in Port Harcourt, it's in Owerri, it is in everywhere. It's just that the awareness rate is very low. That is why I'm here today to tell you to stop the stigmatization. Let us fight the virus, not people living with the virus. Because I believe that if 95% of people who are living with this virus, if 95% of them have an undetectable viral load, the world will definitely be an interesting and enjoyable place for us to live in. Yes, because when the viral load is undetectable, the risk of transmission is very low. In short, there won't be any transmission in as much as the viral load is undetectable. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining me in today's session with Dr. Comfort Ayua. Remember, the video never finished, so I still have more, and you can only have access to it when you subscribe and turn on your post notifications. Yes, guys. All right. Thank you so much for your time, and do have a lovely week ahead.